Alrighty, guys. So I think Josh said we had, did you say 125? I think 125 new member signups this last week. And I think a lot of this came from the video on Friday. So I want to just dive right into this because I think the reason why we had that is because this is the number one thing I've been trying to figure out lately. It is also the hardest too. So here's what we're going to do tomorrow. All right. This weekend, specifically last night, I spent 3 hours working on this. Basically, like I pretty much gave myself a masterclass if I wanted to or not. And the question on a lot of people's minds, us in the prophetic sphere, is what do we do about these XRP, these XLM, SHIB, and I'm going to go ahead and put the fourth one, LUNC, okay, LUNC. What do we do about these prophetic words where XRP, we're having dreams, going to $29,000? What about SHIB going to $1.28? LUNC going to a penny? How do we take advantage, guys, of all these prophetic words and put them actually into practice? What I've done, and I've given you guys my prophetic words. I had a dream about XRP going to 29,800, 900, and then also seen SHIB go up 1,000%. And I got like multiple confirmations from that from other people in the comments and just things I've watched on YouTube. So the question is, everybody, which I'm sure we're all in the same boat here, is how do we take all of these prophetic words about these really high prices and how do we actually execute these on an exchange? So my process went like this. I'm going to just show you guys this, and then I'll dive into this and show you guys everything in the future forecast. Tomorrow will probably be about a 40-minute video. I'm going to walk you through literally how to take your money on Coinbase, how to safely transfer it over to Kraken without triggering a long-term or short-term capital event. That's a huge part. And then how do you actually place these sell limit orders so they are 100, 200, 300,000% higher than price? Because here's the problem I explained to you guys on Friday. Coinbase only allows you to go up to 900 to that's a percentage, 900 to 1,000% for your sell limits. However, I found that Kraken allows us to go a lot higher. However, okay, I'm gonna do a K for Kraken. You can go up to 100,000%. But something interesting happened last night. And I actually think they may have changed something in their system since I did my last YouTube video, because I was able to come out and set a 1.5 million% increase. And I get it, guys. Some people watching this right now, they're like, yeah, right. What the heck are you doing setting 1.5 million? Well, when you look at where XRP is at and you look at $29,000, you are actually pushing above a 1,000,000% increase. And those of you guys who are listening to my voice right now, and you guys are in the prophetic sphere, and you have had dreams that where you have seen prices almost glitch or shoot up to these higher areas, do you not feel along with me that yes, it kind of sounds silly we're setting up sell limits with 1,000,000%, but doesn't something inside say, if God gave me this dream, I at least need to take some proactivity to set it up in case it does happen? That's where I'm coming from, okay? So what I've done is I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to create a spreadsheet for everyone. You guys are going to receive this tomorrow in the future forecast. You guys can grab a membership if you want. It's in the description, and you're getting 25% off because I like to do that for all of our new members. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go through a list of all the prophetic coins. So I'm going to do a PC, prophetic coins, a list of that. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm actually going to give you guys the price targets. So we'll go price of people online, and actually I'm going to name them by YouTube channel, if that's okay, just to give them credibility of prices that they've come out and shared for XRP, XLM, SHIB, and Luna. And we're going to show those prices. And then I'm going to show you guys the percent increase of what this looks like from the current price to the prophetic price. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys another category where you can plug in how much money you'd like to put into each of these right now. And that will actually spit out. And I want to be careful when I say jackpot, because I know it triggers a lot of people. It will show you guys what your money will be worth if these prophetic prices are hit. All right. So I'm going to give that to you guys. Probably the only sheet I've seen online where I've pulled in from the masses these prophetic words online, and I put them into a spreadsheet. But I wanted to take it a step further. So this is what we're going to do on top of this. I'm then going to show you guys, where do we go from here? Because we can set up sell limits. And I'm also going to show you guys, quick tidbit here. There is something going on with Kraken where you can not set the same take profit on different cryptocurrencies. Even though, this is what I spent 3 hours doing last night. Okay, on XRP, I was able to set up about a 300% sell limit. okay? If I changed the quantity I was trying to sell, I was able to go up to like 800,000% and 300,000 to 800,000 based off quantity. So I think Kraken actually changed something within the last week where they changed the percentage increase on your sell limits to actually the payout amount. Because I was able to push my XRP up to $14 million payout if my targets were hit. So I got to show that to you guys tomorrow, because if you guys have been trying to do this on your own, you're like, Travis, like I'm running into an issue. I get it, because I ran into it last night, but I found a way around this, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. And I'm also going to show you exactly what I'm buying and how much I'm buying of that. Okay. Let me do this one last part, because I think you guys are going to like this. I'm just trying to give you guys a full overview of what we're going to do tomorrow. Okay. On top of this, I really feel like I need to teach you guys and show you the 3 different areas of where I think people should be keeping their money right now. So number 1, I'm going to talk about Coinbase. And we're going to talk about this because we need a place where we can inject and we can also withdraw. Okay. If you guys are new to Kraken, you guys are only going to get about a $10,000 withdrawal per day. On Coinbase, I can deposit up to $250,000, $250,000, but I can also withdraw up to $250,000 a day. So if the sell limits on Kraken, follow me here, guys. If the sell limits on Kraken get hit, you're going to try to withdraw. Let's say some of you guys hit $1 million. You're going to try to withdraw like a $10,000 a day for like the rest of your life to get to $1 million. Like, no. So I'm going to teach you guys here how to set up a Coinbase account, because if you have history with them, you can actually transfer the Kraken proceeds back over to Coinbase here, and you can take out upwards sometimes of $250,000 per day. This gives you your money faster, and it makes it safer, because if these sell limits are going to get hit, sometimes the exchanges can get a little shady because they don't want to pay out. But I'll show you guys when they get hit how to immediately transfer it back over to Coinbase, where you can then take it back to your bank account. So the funds, sorry, that's bank right there. So your funds are safe in fiat. All right. I will take this to another level after this, though, because I think there needs to be another level. There needs to be a place where I teach you guys, at least what I'm doing, how to keep your cryptocurrency, at least some of it, in what's called safe storage. The safe storage, guys, this is where I'm keeping my XRP and XLM. I feel like the Lord told me keep the treasure on the ledger, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing that. All right. So going into this bull run, these 3 things need to be set up. You need to have an exchange you have history with. All right. So you can withdraw and you can deposit large amounts when the market is moving. You then need an exchange where you can set up sell limits that are literally over 500, 600, 700,000% if these prophetic words are going to come true. You then need an exchange to get back out of that you can withdraw a lot of money. While at the same time, if we see a crash, if something goes on with the prophetic words about a stock market crash and a crypto crash and crypto going to zero, because those are out there too, I'm also going to show you guys how to keep your crypto safe on a storage. I think if you guys can master and understand how to set this up, and I'm already good. I've set, by the time tomorrow, I will have all this set up so I can literally walk you guys through slides in my live accounts. I'm going to do this and show you guys where all my money is placed and how to do this tomorrow morning. Okay, that will be on April 15th because it is the 14th. All right, guys, I won't make this video much longer. I just want to come out and share with you guys, this is what we're going to do this week in the future forecast at Trade Confident. Real quick, I know you guys probably know how to access this. I'm not going to do much charging today because I genuinely feel like this is the most important thing that we need to do right now in crypto. In the description, guys, there's a link there. It's at the top of the description section. That's going to take you guys to this page. It will give you guys 25% off the membership. All you guys have to do is click on the future forecast at tradeconfident.io, and then it's just going to pop up here. So I already did the April 11th one. I would definitely watch this. But then I'm going to come out on April 15th, and I will give you guys everything I just shared with you today. I'm going to give all of it to you tomorrow. A lot of us have been waiting, myself too, have been waiting to figure out how to do this accurately. And I'm also going to go over, I'll end this here because I know this is a lot. I want to go over on this as well as show you guys what percentage of your portfolio or what percentage of each cryptocurrency you own is probably a good idea to put it into Kraken versus taking the whole thing. I think there needs to be a percentage. So I'm actually going to show you guys what my percentage is and how I'm going about doing that as well. This will probably be one of the biggest future forecasts I will ever come out with that could make people the most substantial money they've ever had in their lives. I call it the jackpot wins. But when you guys understand, like, we're getting these prophetic words, I believe for a reason, and it's not a coincidence. And I think it's our responsibility as us believers of getting these words to be proactive, to do something about them. And I've done that. I'm already set up for these jackpot wins. I want to show you guys how you can be set up as well tomorrow morning. All right, guys, God bless, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning in the future forecast. Bye.